Okay, everyone. I had two messages left for me from CRA saying that I had to call them immediately. And we know that they are out there trying to scam us again. So I am going to do a call back to the number and I'll let you guys hear what happens.
Agency, CRA, and this call is in regards to your tax audit. We have tried reaching you at your mailing address, but never heard back from you. So kindly return a call on our audit department at 1-855-933-3526. I repeat, it's 1-855-933-3526. Do not attempt to disregard or ignore this message, as the issue at hand is urgent and time sensitive. Thank you and have a good day.
End of message.
Revenue Canada, this is Jeff Morgan. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi Jeff. My name's Kathleen, and I got up this afternoon, and there was two messages left for me from you guys, and I don't know if it's for me or not, but I just wanted to know what it was about.
Okay, what's your name? What did you tell me?
Kathleen, and my last name is spelled Winn.
It's Winn, Win.
Yes.
Kathleen Win or Catherine?
Kathleen.
Can you spell out?
Kathleen. I don't know if the message was for me.
It's KTHL for Lima. CEN.
That's correct.
Okay. Alright. Miss Win, the reason we were trying to get in touch with you was to make you aware that we have received a federal lawsuit and a copy of legal affidavit against your name, which is in regards to your tax audit, and the nature of our call was to ascertain your lawyer's information and let you know what the case is all about. So have you been ever briefed about the case before?
No, I don't know anything about this.
Alright, now as you have not been briefed about the case, so before we forward a copy of subpoena to the court and issue a non-bailable arrest warrant against your name to the RCMP, do you want me to pull out a copy of legal affidavit and relay all the information about this case before it goes any further?
Yeah, I don't know what it's about. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, I'd like to know what it's about.
Okay, no problem. Now, before I start off, I need to introduce myself as Jeff Morgan with the Federal Bet ID number 62015.
Okay, can I write that down?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, and what's your name?
Jeff Morgan.
Okay. Okay.
And my batch ID is 62015.
62015?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a federal agent and an attorney with Inspector General for the CRA Department of Tax Administration and CRA Tax Evasion Cell. This line has been federally monitored, tracked down and recorded for scrutiny and surveillance purpose. You have a right to remain silent for the next few minutes, and you will have your right to speak after I complete. Kindly ensure that you do not interrupt while we are reading out this legal affidavit to you. If you do have any questions or concern about this case or in respect to this legal affidavit, then you may go ahead and ask us those questions once we read out this legal affidavit to you, not in between the affidavit. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I don't know what it's about, so yeah, I want to know what it's about.
Okay. Now, you have to write down your case ID number first of all. Do you have pen and piece of paper with you?
Yes, please. What's the number?
Okay, your case ID number is T as a Tango, as in Edward, 70898453.
Okay. T as in Tango, E as in Edward, 70898453.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, I got it.
This case is being jointly investigated by federal agents with CRA and CRA Department of Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration. This is a special investigation unit. Your case ID is registered with charges of held in treason for count 1, unreported personal income and tax evasion and defaults on tax. On Canadian soil, it's an act of treason and felony for not paying sufficient taxes and unaccounted personal income. Count 2, violation of the Tax File Number Act 1956. Count 3, providing misleading information to the government authorities. And count 4, the Financial Transaction Reports Act under subsection 31 for structuring offences relating to cash transactions. Our audit department, after undertaking statutory audit of your tax return from 2009 to 2014, has concluded that taxes worth plans have been unpaid by you. Now, according to CRA Taxation Code 6331C, CRA has decided to forcefully record the taxes by taking following steps. CRA will take following legal actions against your name. Number 1, tax lien. The federal tax lien is a legal claim to your property, including property that you acquire after the lien arises. It means all your movable and immovable assets like car, house will be sold off to record the pending dues. Number 2, tax evasion. This is a felony and a conviction which carries a maximum prison sentence up to 5 years in a jail and a fine up to $200,000. CRA will freeze your bank accounts. That means they will recover all your tax debts from the balance available in your bank account. You will not be able to access your bank account till the time it is frozen. Any of your debit cards or credit cards associated with your bank account will be no longer in use till the time your accounts are frozen, until the time this dispute gets rectified in the court. Your passport will be seized and citizenship will be revoked, and you also have the risk of getting deported back if you ever belong to any other country with the watertight case against your name. There are 3 main reasons for CRA to believe that this federal fraud has taken place. Number 1, you have shown under income. Number 2, overstated your expenses. And number 3, your taxes were not filed according to the tax rate schedule. We request you and your family members to cooperate with us for the next 1 hour until the whole operation is over. Please ensure that you and your family members not to make any calls to any third-party agency or outside. Plans are being tapped with the GPS tracking system by the RCMP, federal agencies, and the Canadian National Security. Any calls made to any person who would be taken as a breach of the operation and interfering with the federal and CRA laws, which will further jeopardize the grave situation you are in at the moment. As soon as this phone conversation is terminated, within the next upcoming an hour, our team of Special Division of Asset Recovery would be at your doorsteps, which is responsible for the collection of federal debts and the forfeiture of assets related to tax evasion, and would be co-joined by the debt recovery unit responsible for the collection of civil debts. And due to the CRA federal laws, we would do this practice in an aggressive, efficient, and in very effective manner. Now, the total amount of discrepancy owed to CRA by you is for the amount of $2,345. With this, now we have briefed you the case. And before we go ahead with the legal proceedings against you, dispatch the documentation to the authority and have you arrested. If you do have any questions or concerns, then you may go ahead and ask us right now.
Is my call being recorded?
Yes.
So I don't understand. Like I do my taxes every year. I have my taxes done, and I've never done anything wrong. So I don't know where. Are you sure you've got the right Kathleen Wynne?
Yes.
So where was it that I messed up? I don't understand. Where was it that I owe the government $2,000? How much did you say?
$2,345.
Okay, so if I pay that, then is this going to be over with?
Maybe, but listen to me carefully. We understand and we have all your records that you pay taxes on time. When the audit was done and the investigation was taken place, we found out something unusual under the calculation of your tax filing, and we found out that still this amount is pending under your name. So can you tell me, do you go to any kind of the accountants, H&R blocks, or the tax companies to file your taxes?
No, I have a friend do my taxes.
Okay, so whoever is filing your taxes is going to be considered as a third person for us. So make sure your friend who is filing your taxes is not at all going to help you out in this case. Make sure about that thing.
Okay. Okay, so
You would be having question like you have not received any kind of the paperwork. Am I right?
I'm sorry. Say what was that you said?
You would be having question that you have not received any kind of the paperwork.
No, this is the first. Your call today was the first time I've heard that I've done anything wrong.
Okay, now let me tell you from the official reports that CRA have made 2 attempts by sending these letters at your mailing address, but unfortunately as there was no one available at your mailing address, the letters were written back to the headquarters of CRA in Ottawa, Ontario, and this was not the regular mails which you were expecting. It was the certified letters where you only need to sign on the documents to receive it. So this is officially a final notification call from the department. No further mails is going to be sent to you. So make sure about that thing.
Okay, so what do I do next?
So at this stage, this federal case leaves you with the 2 simple and open options with you right now. Do you want to know what these options are?
Yeah, I want to make sure this is fixed. I don't want anything to mess me up.
Okay, now listen to me carefully about the options part. Okay. The option number 1 is that you can simply go down the legal road by retaining a trial, criminal, or a federal tax attorney and dispute this case in court by accepting the charges and the damages on your bank account, your credit rating, by spending an estimated cost of between $20,000 to $25,000 in the court, which includes your lawyer's fees, legal representations, court fees, and affidavit documentation, and your bail amount, irrespective of whether you lose this case or win it. With the option number 1, with an immediate effect after terminating this call, we will go ahead and put you in contact with the RCMP, and the available units will be sent to your property immediately along with the debt recovery unit to seize your house, car, and freeze your bank accounts.
What, they'll come and take? They could take my house and my car?
This is your option number 1.
Okay, what's 2?
Now the option number 2 is that the option number 2 is that we can simply go ahead and have a word with the tax evasion unit and the out-of-court federal restitution team to see if by giving you the option of an out-of-court federal restitution, if they can let you settle this case out of the court or not, by accepting federal restitution amount right now or not. If they refuse to accept this amount, that means regardless of your willingness to pay the upfront amount, they will not let you settle this case. But if they do let you settle this case, then we will go ahead and give you the conditions and the legal procedures in order for you to settle this case without going to the court and without getting arrested. This is your option number 2. So the only thing that we need to know from your end at this stage is that what exactly your intentions are, before we go ahead and have a word with the federal tax evasion in and out of court federal restitution team and give you a firm answer in yes or no, whether you can settle this case today or you cannot settle it. So the options are made very clear for you. You have to select any one of the options right now.
My heart is beating 1,000 times a minute. I'm so scared, so worried. I just don't know what to do. I can't afford a lawyer and court costs, but you said that if I was to pay that $2,000, like if I was to pay restitution, it would be a lot less than going to court, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying that this is like, is this, could I go to jail for this?
No, if you want to come down to the legal road, then you can select option 1, and if you don't want to face any kind of the legal consequences, then you have to select option 2.
Okay, I want number 2 because I can't afford number 1.
Okay, now let me tell you, option 2 is not yet an open option for you. First of all, if you are going with option 2, then we have to grant the permissions from the higher authorities if they let you settle this case out of the court or not, okay?
Okay.
So the decision will be taken within less than a minute, so make sure that you remain on hold on the same line. I will get back to you in the same line within a minute with a form answer in yes or a no, okay?
Okay.
And while I am putting you on a hold, you have to make sure that you are not at all going to speak with any kind of the other persons, because this is a recording line, so you are being strictly monitored. So make sure that you do not make such kind of a silly mistake and talk with other persons.
Okay, now I'm here alone anyway, so I'll wait for you. So you put me on hold?
Yes.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay, here we go. I just put you on hold.
Okay, thank you.
Kathleen?
Okay. Now, another thing I wanted to ask you is, are you sure you've got the right person? Like, are you sure that it is me?
Yes, we are very sure about that. We have each and every hard and proof with us.
Okay. Okay. So what is it I have to do so that I don't have I can fix this?
Okay, now we have just spoke to the authorities regarding an out-of-court federal restitution, if they can allow you to settle this case out of the court or not. Now, they are allowing you a conditional out-of-court federal restitution. That means under 3 strict restitution conditions, the audit division and the out-of-court federal restitution team will allow you to settle this case without going to the court and without getting arrested. So, do you want to know what these 3 conditions are?
Yeah, I don't want to be arrested.
Okay, no problem. Now, if our department is giving you such an resolvement option, are you sure are you able to pay this upfront amount today itself to the department? Because today is the last day for the resolvement option. By the end of today evening, we are going to officially download the case file inside the federal court. So are you sure, do you have the funds available with you?
I don't have. I've just got a little bit in my bank account, but I have a credit card.
Okay, you use a credit card?
Yeah. Why will that work?
Sorry?
Would a credit card work?
I have to just ask for to the authorities regarding that, but that's not an issue. We will look after this in later part. Now, the condition number 1 is that we have to stay connected until and unless your payments cannot get accepted. That means the line cannot get disconnected, because this is the only hard electronic evidence our conversation will be playing inside the courthouse, and we can prove then that you are trying your best hard efforts to get resolve of this matter. So we have to stay connected through a cell phone number so we can continue our conversation. So can you verify me your cell phone number?
My cell phone number is 705 6642 1111, but my battery's dead on it. I'm charging it right now, so.
Okay, now just keep the phone active, keep it in a charging mode, okay?
Okay.
Do it right now. Once your phone gets on, let me inform, okay?
Well, the thing is with my cell phone, it was dead, so I don't think it's going to work. Why do you need my cell phone?
Because we have to stay connected over the line. That's the only reason.
Okay, because I've been having problems with my cell phone, so I don't know. It hasn't been working, so I've been trying to charge it and get it to work, so it might not work. But this is my landline. It should stay connected.
Okay, now Now the condition number 2 is that you have to send across an apology fax to the tax evasion cell stating that what was the exact reason that you could not take care of this issue in the past. With this fax, you need to attach the copy of your photo ID. That could be copy of your driver's license or any of your photo ID needs to be attached so that they can go ahead and release the clearance certificate on your name and forward it to the authorities in order to ensure that this whole thing does not jeopardize your credit or your full-time employment. Okay?
This could affect my job?
Now we are not at all going to let that happen. That's the only reason you have to send across an apology fax with your photo ID so we can forward that to authorities and we can give you a clearance certificate so that does not harm your credit or your job. Okay?
Okay.
Now the condition number 3 is that as your bank accounts are under scrutiny at the moment, which means we have not frozen your bank accounts as of yet.
Why, you could freeze?
So,
Are you going to freeze my bank account?
now listen to me carefully.
Okay.
As your bank accounts are under scrutiny at the moment, which means we have not frozen your bank accounts as of yet. So you can use your bank account to make the payments. Now, you cannot write us a check because it will take 24 hours to get cleared. And you cannot even submit cash amount at the tax office because that will be considered as a black money. So according to the protocols of the courthouse and the government, you would have to make the payments through EFTPS system, which means Electronic Federal Tax Payment System. Have you ever heard about this?
No, I haven't. I don't know how it works.
Okay, we will be guiding about that. You will have to convert the amount pending under your name into the government certified electronic bonds by going to any of the nearest government certified store to you. And once you do that, we will fix an appointment for you to the nearest tax office where you have to go and submit your electronic bonds. Then only your payments can get accepted.
Okay, so
Over there, at the tax office, you will be appointed to a tax person who will be guiding you about each and everything. You will be receiving a 30 minutes of counseling session also. Alright, so do you agree with all the 3 conditions?
yeah.
Okay, no problem. Now, you have to first of all, you have to convert your money into the electronic bonds. That is the only reason we have to stay connected over this line. So you do not make any kind of mistakes, and we don't want you to lose your money. That is the only reason we have to stay connected. So that's a big thing. And so is your phone working? Cell phone working?
No, not yet. It's still black.
Okay, no problem. Now, I would like to guide you more about this. There are 3 simple steps which you need to follow. Then your payments will be get accepted. The step number 1 is that you have to have the funds in total. Okay, you have to be ready with the funds. You are telling me that you use a credit card, so that's it. You have the funds ready with you. Now, the step number 1 is completed. The step 2 is that you have to go at the government certified store nearby you and convert your money into the electronic bonds. Then your step 2 would be completed. And step 3 is you have to submit your electronic bonds into the tax office. That is the step 3. There are 3 simple steps which you need to follow.
Do I have to do this today?
Yeah, today itself, right now.
Okay, so I have to go out to do this. So where do I go?
We will give you the locations. You do not have to worry about this. So I just like to transfer this line to the senior accounting administrative heads who can further guide you how you are going to make the payments. So you have to remain on the same line. You have to remain on the same page. So I'll be transferring this line to the senior accounting heads. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Here we go.
Well, I guess he disconnected me, folks. That was a bogus cell phone I gave, but I'm sure they're going to be phoning me back because they think they've caught a fish. And anyway, they didn't pick up that I was using a name that only us Canadians would know. Oh, I think that's him. Okay, let's check it out. Hello?
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 Yeah, is this Kathleen?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Kathleen, my name is Kenneth Roy. I'm the administrative head to whom you got transferred by Mr. Davis. Just received your case files, and unfortunately we got disconnected. I don't know why, but I was having your case files, which was been given by Mr. Davis, and it seems like you're trying to resolve this case outside the court. You don't want to face any legal troubles in it. Is that correct, first of all?
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail. He told me that I could be arrested, that they would come to my house and arrest me.
Yeah, if you don't resolve this, like as per the charges, you might get arrested, but it's up to you. But what would you like to do? We are not forcing you to do this, but if you are willing to resolve this case, we can tell you how we can do this and how we can complete the procedures.
Okay.
For that, I need to be sure that whether you are trying to resolve this case outside the court or you are trying to run away from the situation.
Well, I don't want to go to court. I can't afford court.
Okay, no worries. Now,
Hello? Hello? Well, I guess, folks, we got disconnected again. So give it a minute. I'm sure they're calling back. Yeah, they got a hot one. Here it goes. Hello? No. Just give it a minute. Didn't work that time, but they think they've got they got a hot one. They think they're going to get some money from me. So I figure they're going to call back. So be patient. Oh, let's try this again. Hello?
yeah, Kathleen, can you hear me now?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know what's wrong with the reception. Okay. Now, let me tell you the conditions and the steps in which the procedure would end up and you'll be able to resolve the case outside the court. Condition number one that would be you have to stay connected over the phone till the time you don't reach the tax office, till the time your procedure is being not completed, as it is a live conversation call. The senior authorities from the audit department, as well as the RCMP department, they are marking the conversation at this current point of time just to make sure that you're actually trying to resolve this case outside the court. You're not trying to run away from the situation. So till the time the issue is being resolved, we have to stay connected, as these recordings are going to get played inside the federal court as an evidence that you have completed up with the procedures by following all the protocols of the government which has been given to you within the certain time frame. 3 steps in which the procedure would end up. Step 1, that you have to get the funds in total. Now, do you have the funds to cover up the charges to pay the amount which has been on your name?
Well, I'd have to take it from my money for my rent and my bills. I wouldn't be able to pay my mortgage or anything at the end of the month because I've got money in the bank for my mortgage. Why would I have to give that to you?
Miss, I'm not telling you just give it to me. It's your call. If you want to do this, that's fine. If not, that's completely fine as well.
Okay, and if I can't do it, what will happen to me?
Miss, we have to go ahead with the legal procedures. That means you have to hire an attorney, and you need to fight this case inside the court against the government regarding this.
Okay, I don't know what to do. Okay, so what's the best thing I should do then?
It's up to you. Like if you go ahead with the legal procedures, the court and everything, the bail charges, the documentation, the lawyer's fees, everything, it is going to cost you $15,000 to $20,000.
Well, I can't afford that. So
I understand that no one can afford that, but we are not forcing you to do this. If you want to resolve this, we can help you. If you don't want to do this, let me know.
no, I wanna try and fix it. I don't wanna have a problem with CRA.
Okay, no worries. Let me go ahead with the steps and the conditions then. Now, as you are having the funds, you have the funds in your bank account or you have it in your debit card and credit card, how you're going to use that funds. Don't get me wrong over here, I'm not here to ask any information, but I just need to make sure in which way, in which form you have the funds so I can guide you further in that direction.
Okay, how much money do you need?
Oh my God, look, first thing, I'm not needing this money, you're paying it to the government.
I know, but how much money? How much do
Okay,
you...
let me check it up, okay, let me check it up just real quick. It's $2,345.
Okay, well, I've got it in my debit bank account, but that's my mortgage money, or I've got space on my credit card, so I don't know which is easier.
Either debit card or credit card, correct?
Yeah.
No worries. Now, as you have the funds, step 1 is being completed. Step 2 would be that you have to convert your funds into government certified bonds as your payment is going to get accepted through EFTPS portal, which is known as Electronic Federal Tax Payment System portal. You can't write a check to the government as check takes 24 hours to get cleared as per the bank policies. We can't change the bank policies, we can't go against the bank policies. They have certain norms of them which they have decided as per their bank rules. And as the case is time sensitive, we have to take care of this issue by today itself. So you can't write a check, that's not going to happen. Or you can't pay it in the form of cash as well, because cash would be counted as black money on Canadian soil. For that, you have to convert your funds into electronic government certified bonds, which you can do it at the nearby government certified store. I will let you know the address where it has been done. Don't you worry, I'll guide you further for that. Once it has been done, step 2 would be completed. The third and the last step it would be, I will be fixing your appointment at the nearby tax office in your region. That means you have to go at the Revenue Canada. I will let you know the office where the address of Revenue Canada is, where you have to go, with whom your appointment is being fixed. The tax officer is named, his batch ID, whom you have to meet inside the tax office. Once you get at the Revenue Canada to meet that person is going to make you understand that where this mistakes have been taken place onto your tax filings. So in future, you won't face any sorts of troubles which are happening with the government right now. Once your payment gets accepted, they will release a clearance certificate on your name that all the charges has been removed from your name, your records are clean, and you're good to go. Everything will be done. Now, first thing, as per the conditions, we have to stay connected over the phone till the time you don't reach at the tax office. So for that, we have to get connected over your cell phone, as you can't stay online on your home phone because you can't carry your home phone here and there. So, first thing, is this your cell phone number which I'm having? 705-642-1111.
Yeah, but I need a new cell phone. That one hasn't been working, and I've been trying to charge it.
Okay, it's not working. Do you have any other option? Any other cell phone which you would be having?
No, that's just this number that we're talking.
Okay. What's the amount of battery you have in that cell phone? Like, what's the percentage? How much is being charged? Like, if it shows the percentage, just let me know the percentage of the battery. Or if it's showing the bars, like 3 bars in total, how much bars you have?
No, well, my cell phone battery is, I think I have to buy a new one. I think it died. That's why it's not charging. So I don't have a cell phone right now. So can I still get this problem fixed?
Oh my God, you don't have a cell phone. I'm not sure that we'll be able to go ahead with the procedures, because that's the mandatory condition which you have to fulfill, because you have to stay connected till the time you're not completing the procedures. I'm not sure what we'll be doing. Is there any way that you can get a cell phone from your neighbors, from anybody?
Well, I can run out and I can go buy a new battery for my cell phone and come home and call you back.
How much time is it going to take?
Oh, probably about half an hour.
Half an hour is it going to take? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let me see what I can do first. I need to get the permission from the court for that, whether they can allow you. I'm not sure if they'll be allowing you. If they Now listen to me what you have to do at the Walmart. Now, before we start the procedures, let me tell you first, before you start this, as you don't have the cell phone, at this point of time, the RCMP department, which is the police department, they are marking the conversation at this current point of time. As you don't have a cell phone, they would be like you would be surrounded by the paralegal officers from the. Don't get me wrong, they're not going to do anything to you, but they want to make sure that you're actually trying to resolve this case. So what they will be doing is they will be following you. You'll be surrounded by the paralegal officers from the tax department, from the RCMP department, just to make sure that you're actually trying to resolve this case. So what you have to do is you need to go to the Walmart, and at the Walmart you need to go to the cashier's point. You need to tell the cashier, I need 20, that is 20 Apple iTunes cards. Just get the word in your mind. Apple iTunes card, which is the government bond.
Okay.
Now, those Apple iTunes cards would be with different denominations, such as $15 cards, $25 cards, $50 card, $100 card. You need to get the $100 card. You need to get 20 from them. Because there is a limit which is being set up at each and every store. You can't get more than that because that is the maximum limit which is being set up by the government. They would be having more. They would be having like 500 vouchers over there, 500 cards over there. But they can't lend you more than that. They can't go against the law of the government. What you have to do is you need to go to Walmart. You need to go to the cashier. Tell the cashier, I need 20, that is 20 Apple iTunes cards. Just pronounce back to me so I can get to know you've got the right thing.
20 Apple iTunes cards. That's what I wrote down.
Yeah, it's Apple, the symbol of Apple. You know Apple phones, correct? You have seen an Apple phone.
Yes, Apple iTunes card.
Yeah, there will be a symbol of Apple, same exactly the Apple which you have seen onto the iPhone. It's the same symbol because CRA is having an affiliation with those cards which has been just launched before 3 months ago for the CRA department, so the person can make the payment on the same day through EFTPS portal by getting those cards. You have to get, exactly you need to get 20. And the name of the word, make sure, Apple iTunes. Apple will be the symbol, and that's called iTunes card. It's ITUNES, iTunes. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you need to get 20 in total. Now make sure, if they don't have the $100 card, they will be for sure having the $50 card. But you need to get 20 cards of $50 if they don't have the 100 ones. Okay?
Okay.
Now, before you enter the store, two things. Okay, as you I won't be staying online, so let me tell you all the information. Now, first of all, before we start the procedures, I'm asking you one more thing, that what would you like to do? At this point of time, we haven't made your case in public. That means we haven't informed your creditors, your employers, your debtors, anyone in the society, just to maintain your reputation in the society as it is, which you have built it up till now. We don't want to ruin anything. What would you like to do? Would you like to keep this issue in private with you and the government, or would you like to get entertained by third-party interference? That means your bank would be knowing about this, your employer's place, that you're having a criminal record against the CRA, like with the CRA, you're having a case and all that stuff. It's up to you. What would you like to do? Would you like to get entertained by third-party interference, or would you like to keep this case in private with you and the government?
I don't want anybody to know.
Okay. I can understand that no one likes to share their information to any third person. Everyone likes to keep their information in private with them. But as you are keeping this case in private, make sure you would be the responsible person who will be completing the procedures. You are not entitled at all to disclose this information to any third person. Make sure about that. If you disclose it from your end, the information from CRA would get leaked to each and everyone. And then I won't be able to help you out. So make sure what you're choosing on this recorded lines. You sure you want to keep this case in private?
Yeah, I don't want anybody to know.
Okay, so make sure you would be keeping it private as well. You'll be staying on the same page with the government. If you disclose any information to any third person, if we get entertained by any third-party interference between this procedure, automatically this case will get downloaded and sent to federal court. Then you'll be coming back to me with the cards and you'll be letting me know when the person is going to come to accept those and everything. I'm not going to do that because I won't be able to help you out of this. Okay?
Okay.
Now, once you get inside the Walmart store, the Walmart people, the employers who are working over there, they are kind of smart people. So what they would do is they would try to entertain you with different products, different schemes which they would be having over there. They will try to sell it to you to earn more profit from you. I don't want you to get entertained inside the store. As you would be surrounded by the paralegal officers, they would be at the Walmart at the same time. The Walmart people, the cashier over there, they will try to tell you some things which you won't like to hear as well. So they will try to get formal with you by asking you such questions. They might, I'm not sure, they might ask you such things. Why do you need this? What's the purpose of this, like getting all these cards? You need to be smart in this way. You need to tell them it's for my personal use. In that manner, you'll be able to like keep this case in private and you won't get entertained inside the store. Okay?
Okay.
Now, there is a good reason. If you don't want to get entertained inside the store, what you can do is, those are the cards which is being used by the events in the CRA, like many of the people use for their event policies. You can tell them, I'm organizing an event. I need to distribute those cards to many people. You can tell them, like you have many things. If you have anything in your mind, you can tell to them. Anything you can tell them. But make sure you don't disclose the information to any third person. The time you disclose this information over, like to anybody at that place, straight away, the case will get downloaded inside the federal court. We want you to do that you disclose the information. If you do that, make sure we won't be able to help you out. I won't be able to help you out, that's for sure. Then if you'll be coming back to me, letting me know I want to resolve this, I won't be able to help you out. So I'm just giving you the instructions, everything. So make sure you follow it, okay?
Yeah. So what do I do next?
Okay. What you have to do is, you need to get the 20 Apple iTunes cards. Once you get it, come back at your home. Then call me back. You have the number. And you can ask for the extension 141. You have the number on which you called me, correct? The toll-free number.
It's the number that you've got here is 1-807-267-6999.
Okay, just note down the number of the toll-free Department of Revenue Canada, the toll-free number of the Revenue Department. It's 1855
Yeah.
933
Okay.
3526.
Okay.
Can you repeat this number?
1-855-933-3526.
That is perfect. This is the Revenue Department toll-free number. You need to call me back on this number. You need to ask for the extension of mine, which is 141. Otherwise, you can ask for my name, Kenneth Roy.
Kenneth Roy, R-O-Y?
R-O-Y, that is correct. Kenneth Roy. If you don't have the name, just ask for my extension 141. You would get transferred to me.
Okay.
Then I will guide you further what we have to do. Okay?
Okay.
Now make sure, miss, at this point of time I'm trusting you. We have a certain time frame in which you have to complete the procedures.
Okay.
Minutes, that is the time it's going to be taken to reach at the Walmart, correct? As you told me. So that is 10 minutes far away.
Okay, so if I hang up now and go to Walmart and do that and come back home, I can call you back?
Yes, you need to call me back because we don't have much time left to resolve this issue. We have a certain time frame. So I believe 10 minutes to go at the store, 10 minutes to come back at the store, from the store. 20 minutes that is going to take for the traveling period, and 10 minutes I believe inside the store, as Walmart is a kind of a busy store. It's going to take 10 minutes inside the store. So in total 30 minutes. Fair enough, 30 minutes you can get back at your home with this card and you can call me back. I'll wait for you till the time I can.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, folks, I guess I'm running to Walmart right now to pick up these Apple iTunes cards. He wants me to get 10 $100, or I'm not sure what he said because I'm not doing it. Anyways, and I've got half an hour, so by about 4:15 I have to phone him back saying that I've got them. And I'm going to just see what he says. And if he's saying that somebody's coming to pick them up, I guess I'll be calling the cops to meet the person to take them away. This has been entertaining, so we'll see what happens. The saga continues in half an hour. Well, I think that's them. Here we go. Hello?
Yeah, is this Kathleen?
Yeah, it's Kathleen. I just called. There's no answer.
Okay, so have you got the cards with you?
Yeah, I didn't have a problem. I just said it was for my son for a wedding gift.
Sorry?
I got $2,000. Is that what you said 2,000, and so that's what I got.
Okay, now just be on the hold. I will just transfer this line to Kenneth, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So you can transfer to Kenneth. Kathleen?
Hi.
Hi, have you got the cards?
Yeah, I got $2,100 cards, and I said it was a gift for my son for a wedding gift.
Wedding gift for your son. That is perfect. You got it everything correct. Okay. Now, what would you like to do? Would you like me to fix your appointment at Revenue Canada, or would you like me to set an appointment at your doorstep?
At my doorstep, because I don't want to go back out again.
Okay, no worries. Now, okay, is it a cardboard which you're having, or is it a plastic card?
It's a plastic.
Plastic card, okay. Now, grab it one by one in your hand. On the back side of the card, there will be a silver scratching space. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to scratch it very gently because there will be ES codes which you'll be getting. Just scratch it. Once you have done with one, just let me know.
Okay. First of all, I don't have the cards on me. Second of all, how do you freaking sleep at night? And I am going to report you. You guys are pieces of shit, and you prey on people. I can't believe it. I do not believe a word you said, and